Namaskaram all Atmas. Today we are going to see chapter 3 of the Taiitiriya Upanishad. Om, the knower of Brahman, reaches the Supreme. On this the following has been said. He who knows Brahman, the real, the intelligent and the infinite, places in the depth of the heart as well as the highest heaven. He realizes all desires along with the Brahman, the intellect. So what it says is, the knower of Brahman reaches the Supreme. What does it mean? When you realize the Brahman, they attain the supreme state of immortality. So how we know? Here a question asks, he who knows Brahman, the real, the intelligent and the infinite, placed in the depth of the heart. Placed in the depth of the heart means what? See, when you go deep into meditation, when you move from the Vijnanamaya Kosa to Anandamaya Kosa, when your Atma and the Buddhi is made to go deep inside the depth of the heart, there you experience the eternal bliss. That is the Samadhi state. So in that eternal bliss state, one can experience the Brahman, the absolute supreme being inside. So when this Atma, my Buddhi merges into that supreme Brahman, and that is the state of immortality. So when he who knows the Brahman, the real, the intelligent and the infinite, placed in the depth of the heart, inside the depth, deep depth, and that is the highest heaven. So when you attain this blissful state, and that is the state of heaven, he realizes all desires along with the Brahman, the intelligent. So here, having attained this supreme blissful state, the state of Brahman, where the absolute intelligence is experienced, realized, then there is no, it is a state of desirelessness, where whatever your desires are there in materialistic life, there is nothing to. And the real desire of the Atma is to attain the state of Brahman, the immortality. He who knows the bliss of that Brahman from which all speech with the mind turns away, unable to reach it, he does not fear anything from anywhere. He does not distress himself with the thought, why did I not do what is good? Why did I do what is bad? He who knows this saves himself from these thoughts. For truly, he who knows this saves himself from both of these, good and bad. This is the Upanishad. What it says is, he who knows the bliss of that Brahman from which all speech with the mind turns away, unable to reach it, he does not fear anything from anywhere. So once you attain the state of Brahman, and the Buddhi reaches the state of Sthita Prajna, having merged with the Supreme Being, the Supreme, there, once you reach that, then you don't have that fear of anything or anywhere. You are absolutely free from desire. You are absolutely free from fear. Everything, because your mind still goes in the state of Sthita Prajna. So even though you are moving, a person who has attained the Brahman state, he is always in the Sthita Prajna. He will not get disturbed by anything. He does not distress himself with a thought. So, whatever happening in the external world, he does not get distressed with a thought, why did I not do what is good? And why did I do what is bad? So what is good? Why you have not done what is good? Why you did what is bad? These things will not disturb, these thoughts. As I told you, this thought, oh, I would have done this good thing, but why did I do it? I should have avoided this bad thing, why did I do it? So good and bad are relative terms. What is good to you may be bad to others. So it is so whatever happening in our life, good or bad, it is all part of release of our karmas. So once you realize this truth, what is happening, good or bad in our life, release of karmas, you realize the truth. And when this realization comes, you will be saved from these distressful thoughts. You go to the state of Chitta Prajna. For truly, he who knows this saves himself from both of these, good and bad. So, one who realizes this, he will not get disturbed by both good or bad happening in our life. And this is what this Upanishad teaches to us. So, the crux of this is, each human being should aim for attaining the state of Brahman. That is the eternal blissful state which is nowhere external but internal, is inside yourself. Take the buddhi from the Sahasrara Chakra, the chant of mantra Om, bring it to cross these senses, 5 senses in the Agi Chakra, and allow it to come to Visuddhi Chakra, where your ego. Cleanse all these things and then take by chanting Om to the Atma, the center of your heart. When the buddhi reaches the center of your heart, and this is the state of Vijnanamaya. From there, you just simply chant Om and see that your buddhi gets merged into the Atma in the form of Atma, inside which the Atma Lingam is there. Atma Lingam is a tool which takes you deep into the Samadhi state. Because in the ocean of consciousness, the ultimate state of Brahman is in the absolute depth of the heart. And to reach that without any disturbance, you have to cut out of the Atma Lingam. That's why if you see, we say the Markandeyan, when he was about to be caught by Yamadharmaraja, he caught hold of the Shivalinga and he surrendered totally to him. And Yamadharmaraja could not take him away. That's why Markandeya is become immortal. Similarly, every human being can become immortal if you totally hold that linga. That will take you in depth to the Samadhi state. Visualize that you are, see, the avadi is there. You just visualize that you are lying on that linga and holding that linga and praying Om, chant mantra Om. And visualize the Atma Lingam going deep into the ocean of consciousness to the absolute Samadhi state, and that is the Anandamaya Kosa state. And there one can experience the eternal bliss, and one can experience the Brahman, the ultimate Brahman state. Once the buddhi reaches there, once the buddhi merges into the Brahman state, it becomes Chitta Prajna. It will not get disturbed by anything external. Because as long as your karmas are there, you will be living in this world. And you have to fulfill all these karmas. But while fulfilling these karmas, your buddhi should not get disturbed by external factors. What is good, what is bad. So for that, you have to always remain inside the lingam, hold the lingam, go into the Samadhi state, remain there itself. And from there, see when the lingam in the form of a transparent lingam is covering you, whatever good or bad happening outside, it will not hit you and will not create any damage to you. And no thoughts can disturb you. And you will be neither excited nor get dejected. And you will remain same under all circumstances. By remaining in the Supreme Brahman state, once you carry on your duties, what you are supposed to do to release your karmas, all these karmas get released in this life. And you can attain the state of moksha. And that's what our rishis through these Upanishads have taught us. To realize this truth and experience the eternal bliss inside you, the absolute Parabrahman state inside you, and see how you can overcome this fear, this thought, this this negative side of your intellect, the egoist factor, all these things, and remain a Sthita Prajna that brings in you the eternal peace, calmness, and enable you to release your karma and move in the path of moksha. Thank you.